something.
Hi, I'm Megan,
And I'm Lachlan.
and we are going to show you how to make a really cool shirt.
And if you know, I'm wearing a dress, so you know what one is which.
We bought this. It's called freezer paper. Now, we're Canadian, but we happen to be in Florida, so I have no idea where to buy in Canada, but we bought this at Target. The next thing you need to do is figure out your pattern.
As you can see, my shirt is going to be Hey Hey and Pua. If you don't know them, they're from Moana, a new movie. And my mom's going to help me.
Yeah, so what we did was we just Googled Moana tribal designs and we found this one. So you could Google absolutely anything, but this is her shirt of choice for the moment. So the next thing we're going to do is take the freezer paper and we're actually going to trace it onto the freezer paper.
And as you can see, if you don't know what one's which, Hey Hey's the chicken and Hua is the pig.
Great clarification.
Okay, all right, now Mommy's going to trace it. As you can see the direction on the freezer paper. And see, she's tracing the lines. That's how it works. So you have to be very careful, and you can only use a pencil.
I also zoomed into the image to get it a little bit bigger, but you're going to want to play with the image depending on what size of person or kid that you are making it for.
Yes, and you have to find a shirt with nothing on it so it could go on.
Tell them where we bought our shirts.
Where did we buy our shirts?
Starts with a W.
Okay, we bought our shirts at Walmart.
For like $2.
For like $2. And so we decided to buy it, and Hey Hey is almost done tracing. And then we're going to move on to the pig, Pua. Now you can see that she's tracing Pua around. I hope you didn't forget we can only use a pencil because that's the only way. If you use something else. Okay, my mom, now Megan is gonna cut the drawing out so it'll be just like how it was when we started, okay?
It can get tricky. Sometimes we use an X-Acto knife, but I try to do most of it just with scissors.
Okay, my mom is just finishing cutting it so we can iron it. That's the only way to stick it on the shirt. Okay? Okay.
Okay, so this is the shirt Lachlan bought at Walmart. So it's just plain purple shirt. Oops. And we've got all of our pieces here that we've cut out. Sometimes it's hard to see the pieces. So I suggest if you're doing some stuff, you can actually shade the pieces that you're going to keep. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them on just to make sure I have room. So come on over here, Lachlan, so that we can see where the pieces are going to go. So we're putting Pua on here. Let's see, we need
Hey Hey's
top. So there was a space. Can you see, Lachlan? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a little space there between, so that's why I have more than one piece. So we've got, I'm going to move it around a little bit. We've got Hey Hey's head coming in there. His eyeball we'll put on after, and he's got little wings. So you want the shiny side of it down. And then you're going to take your iron, and you're going to iron it on. Now, if you're doing multiple pieces at a time, what I would suggest is placing whatever item is ready. So I'm going to start with Hey Hey. So Hey Hey is ready with 2 pieces. I'm going to remove Pua, and I'm just going to press down lightly. Woo! The whole ironing board just decided to jump on us. And I'm just going to iron it on just lightly. And it'll stick right on. It's great. So then the next piece I'm going to put on, I'm going to match up Pua here, where the leg goes. And I'm going to start with one little section so that I know that he's stuck. This is why I like the tribal designs, because you can kind of play around with them. Stick his tail down, and there comes Hey Hey's foot.
Foot.
Now,
Hey Hey is standing on one foot so you can know.
if you look closely here, Hey Hey also had a little kind of thing in his wing. So I saved that so I didn't get it messed up or stuck. So I'm just going to place it and put the iron directly down onto it. Shake a little bit, lift, now it's stuck. Now we're also missing two little eyeballs. So we're going to put Pua's eyeball back in. Now that Pua is stuck, now Pua can see. Pua has an eyeball. And Hey Hey's eyeball seems to be missing. Oh, nope, here it is. It's just very teeny tiny.
Because it's the same color as the ironing table.
All right, so there is Hey Hey's eye. All right, and then Miss Lachlan actually cut out the Moana letters for us. So we're
And my mom did.
just gonna make sure that
And
it's gonna
Megan
fit.
did the O because it's really tricky, and it's kind of like the heart you could see up close. Moana has to return the heart to Te-Fiti.
All right, so again, I spaced it out on the shirt, and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm actually going to take two off and do the M and the O first, so I know that they're in the right spot. A and A. Lachlan did a great job cutting these out.
A.
So again, you can get your kids involved as much as you want. All
And
right.
if it's out, you could just dab it on, blob it on, and shake it a little.
All right, so
And this
see?
is what it
So
turns
this
out.
is what our next step looks like. All right? Pause it. All right, so the next thing we did was we actually just found a regular spray bottle. It can be absolutely any, as long as it's a mist type spray. And we filled it with just the straight bleach. Doesn't have to be this kind. This just happens to be the kind that we have right now. So we just filled it a little bit, and then we're gonna actually go outside. All right, so here we are outside.
And we have to put something under the shirt to spray it with bleach.
Yes, so what we've done, let's see if I can make this work. So we found a piece of wood. You could use a piece of plastic, you could use cardboard. We just happened to go in my dad's garage and find this wood.
You could use anything that's big and flat that fits in the shirt.
Yes, and you want it to cover because you don't want it to go through to the back of the shirt. When you're spraying the bleach, you don't want to spray too much because it'll actually eat through the shirt. So you want to do it very lightly, and then you want to wait to see the reaction. So can you see the shirt, Lachlan?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray over top, just very lightly, over top. It'll make the paper wet, that's okay. We want to make sure that's very light. Now, we're just going to wait a minute and see what happens. Pause. All right, so we sprayed it lightly. Now you can see that it's changing just a little bit. So we're just going to wait. You can see the dark spots. It's a little bit of wet. It's actually easier if you do it right away. Okay.
This is what it looks like when it peels off. My mom let me peel off everything, and this is what it turns out like when we're done everything. So
So we put the shirt, once it was dry, we put it in the dryer to get all the bleach dust off. And then we washed it with water, and I just wring it out a whole bunch, and then it can go in with all the regular wash. We also did a little bit on the back, turn around. We just lightly sprayed the back. Not sure if you can see that, so it has like a little speckle effect. And that is how we make a really cool
shirt.
All right, so these are a couple of the other ones we made. We started out quite easy. We made some Mickey Mouses. This is the back of my sweatshirt. This one was Lachlan's, but it actually takes about 5 minutes to see the reaction. So you can see like a little teeny tiny hole there because we oversprayed. That's why I said just spray lightly and then wait about 5 minutes and you'll be able to see. And then we went actually from this to this one. So we made this for my husband for Father's Day, so please don't tell him. Anyways, hope you enjoyed our first video.